This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. 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 Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio. Stay back. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve. Lumos. Reparo. Triangle button.
Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to get that platform closer. But how?
Your gear slots are full. Level 26. Gear. Level 26. Neckwear. Loosened black and white pinstripe scarf. Ancient Mysteries scarf. Equipped item. High level 26. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Your gear slots are full. Level. Gear. Neckwear. Facey gold-rimmed circular spectacle. Equipped solar protection goggles. Blue 4-eyes spectacles. Level 26. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Oh. Oh! Reparo. Lumos.
Lumos. Utility. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Triangle button.
Revelio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio! 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 Accio! Stupid! Incendio! Confringo! Lumos. Expelliarmus! Repulsor! This looks even more complex. Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Lumos! Reparo. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Your gear slots are full. Level. Gear. Handwear. Outland dueling gloves. Sage embellished gloves. Cedar rivet gloves. Extraordinary. Level 26. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Level 20.
Protego!
Lumos. Lumos. Triangle button.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. 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 The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Expelliarmus! Confringo! A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok, better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Revelio. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Very well. I'll go.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Cross button.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Expulso! You've made a grave mistake! Incendio! Potato! Incendio! Pay for your deed! To regret that. Can't hide from me! Expulso! Oh, you can hide from me, did ya? Now, Expulso! This has become personal. Black Ringo, Expulso! Spells to be tight. Expulso! You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. You're that,
what I see.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Better than me. You're the one who released Utano, aren't you? That was a mistake. Confringo!
That's proper feeble, that is! Did I hurt?
Your gear slots are trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Gear. Level. Neckwear. Sienna bloom scarf. Equipped item. Equipped item. Facey wear, blue 4-eyes spectacles. Superb. Handwear, equipped headwear, dark flat cap. Blue nightcap. Lace sorcerer hat. Striking, tattered top hat. Striking, high society for light herbologist hat. Extraordinary. Level 26.
Find it by myself. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It is stunning. It looks like a helmet. It is stunning.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Level. Quest. Map. The Highlands. Grey. Equipped item. Grey Adventurer Ensemble. Equipped item. Level. Inventory.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Those statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I find them intriguing. They're terrorizing Gladwin Moon. I find them intriguing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Hogwarts caretaker is an important job.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
My apologies. You're no better than Mr. Moon. My apologies. You're no...
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
Cross button.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Cross button. Slap. Circle button. Back.
Got it.
Level. Map. Quest. Map. Flue flames locate. The Great Hall. The Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase. Collection. Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase of Hogwarts Castle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
You should.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
It was someone you bullied in school. It was your friend from school. It was someone you...
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied. Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes that nickname. Yes, him. I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Map, Flue Flames Quests. In the shadow of the estate. The elf, the knapsack, and the loom. D. The deadline keys. Solved by the bell, birds of a feather. Solved by the bell, a friend indeed. Cursed tomb treasure, the tale of Roland Oaks. A friend indeed. Cross button. Level. Collections.
This is the first gym
Take a moment to allow our music.
Level. Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chest. World map. Forbidden. Hogsmeade map. Hogwarts map. World map. Hogsmeade world map. The Ollivanders. A branch of the Three Brooms, South Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I spoke with him.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I could try and stop by. Why does Mrs. Sprottle have a Wiggen? Why did you leave your box of Why does Mrs.
Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I could try and stop by. Why did you...
Why did Mr.
Welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I could try and stop.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Rona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me. I can certainly try and, believe it or not, I have some with me.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. What was Sirona like when she was my age?
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle. What was in the box of letters?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Cross button.
Cavern, Mrs. Sprottle.
It isn't your dreadful vodka. Afraid. Don't try that experiment. What have you done?
Stupid. Leviosa. Repulsor. Revelio.
Cross button.
Leave the Hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Expelliarmus! Lumos. Confringo! That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we can together. Accio!
Retry. Try again.
That's all the Hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Try again. Retry. Lumos.
Confringo. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. That's all the Hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Dear Sirona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Circle button. Back. My dear Sirona, I've sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena. Right stick. Scroll.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed. As is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Sirona. Right stick. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a Legilimens, but I wonder that you seemed to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me, well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me when you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense, I mean everyone around you without apology embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year which I had been seems worlds away. And I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation and, I am unashamed to admit, her incomparable cauldron cakes. Right stick.
I should take...
Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite cream crowdie. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Finky. Bess. Circle button.
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Cross button.
How unfortunate for you.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Welcome. Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here.
Dogweed and death cow, venomous tentaculus, mandrake seed, Chinese chomping cabbage, fertilizer. A new Chinese chomp fertilizer. A nutrient-rich compost, dark arts, striking, runic robe. Loyal and kind cloak. Striking, dark arts, dueling gloves, golden trimmed school robe. Superb. Dark arts, daring cloak. Dapper, grey adventurer ensemble, traditional striking paisley hat, loyal and kind cloak. Dark smithing attire. Dapper mauve ensemble. Gold dragonite, striking gold dragonite spectre, grey high society fedora. Extraordinary, Savin grey adventurer ensemble, Savin festival garb. Legendary, traditional check cloak. Striking paisley hat, runic robe, dark arts, dueling gloves, striking runic robe. Legend, striking paisley hat. Legendary. Venomous mandrake.
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Lumos. Lumos.
Full of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
How frustrating for you. I can see why. How frustrating.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacular he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll do it. I'm not comfortable with this. What was your business with Alfred Law?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
I'll do it. I'm not. Why this venomous tentacula?
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacular in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
I'll do it. What else is in the cellar?
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'll do it.
I'll get the venomous tentacular for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacular. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revenue. 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 Revenue.
What could be stirring in the cellar? Stop! Stop, bandit!
You were caught.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Confringo! Revelio. 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 Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Happy to be rid of it. I'd like to be paid.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Happy to help. May I ask you about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Happy to help. Were you on the Quidditch? Is Mirabelle Professor Garlic?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who
Bottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Level. Quests. In the Birds of a Feather, solved by the Bell, The Tale of Roland Oakes, Cursed Tomb Treasure. The Tale of Cross Button. Level. Collections. Level. 20. Map. Hogsmeade. Zonko's Joke Shop. Hogwarts Map. Floof. World Map. The Tale of Roll. The Library Annex. The Library Annex. The Library Annex. Potions.
An idea that I don't write down.
What are you up to now?
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oakes. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I would be worried. I think you're overreact. I would be worried.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll see what I can learn. Can you tell me more about your uncle's business with goblins?
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll see what I can. Are you and your uncle close?
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll see what I can learn.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brogborough, past the river. This be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Yeah, have a few men. This is a waste of my talents. Who's that little moon calf?
Protego! Glacier! A miss! Confringo!
Let's get this.
Glacier! Accio! Now to find out what happened here.
Ranrock's lot agreed to meet, but I do feel a tad uneasy. They amended their requests and were angry when I asked questions. I overheard some of their plan in gobbledygook. They're after my rare metal deposits that are suitable for drilling. I'm afraid of upsetting them further. They seem rather volatile and I need this transaction to happen. Perhaps we can work out a compromise. Perhaps not. Roland Oaks. Circle button. Back. Circle button.
Our uncle kept
Back.
notes of his trades. Maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Could bring them. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Level 20 gear. Inventory. Quest item. Quest A. Roland Oaks' map. A map that has a trail marked by Roland Oaks. Circle button. Back. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. Back. Roland Oak. Level 26.
Useful if it wasn't on this stupid patrol.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Level 26. Circle button. Inventory. B. Notes. Notes. Quest. Roland Oaks' map. A map that has a trail marked by Roland Oaks. Circle button. Back. Roland Oaks. Level 26. Level 20 in inventory. Quest Roland Oakes's map. A map that has a trail marked by Roland Oakes. Circle button. Back. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. Back. Level 26.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
What do we have here?
And it's...
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Level 26 in inventory. Notes. Quest item. Roland Oakes's map. A map that has a trail marked by Roland Oakes. Circle button. Back. Right stick. Scroll. Level 26.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio. This place has seen better days. Confringo! Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worth.
This is the spot on the map. I must have my wits about me. Accurate!
I will make this pay.
Revelio.
It's the students from the town. Humans do every time. You ought to cut back on pudding. I took you for a troll the other day.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. Revelio.
Crossbar. Cross. Cross.
Revelio. Glad I was never locked up here. What will we find in here? Revelio. Lumos.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Hello?
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio. Hello, Amora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
This day's gone on too long. He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that. Someone's
Revelio. Revelio.
Worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Such arrogance.
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Confringo.
I won't. I will make it. You won't stop me.
Confringo.
You can't stop me. These your arms in this at all. Enough.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Level. Gear. Handwear, unidentified. Stinger dueling gloves. Ornate brown leather fingerless, ornate black and brown gloves. Cedar rivet gloves. Equipped unidentified. Face blue 4-eyes spectacles, silver spectacles. Gold dragon-eyed spectacles. Equipped blue solar protection goggles. Equipped item, handwear. Neckwear. Violet lock scarf. Equipped crimson clockwork scarf. Equipped faceywear. Cloaks and robe. Elegant emerald robe. Regal golden silk robe. Solitarian robe. Equipped unidentified traditional check cloak. Legendary. Required level 27. Unequipped item. Inventory. Gear. Faceywear. Cloaks and robe. Authentic. Zonko. Dark arts robe. Neckwear. Equipped item. Unidentified. Equipped item. Neckwear. neckwear, dark arts scarf, invisible neckwear, cloaks and robe, outfit, gold trimmed debonair ons, prefect school stylish blazer school equipped unidentified outfit, level 27. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. What's down there?
Seems quiet.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Glad I was able. What did you overhear? Do you speak gobbledygook? What did you overhear?
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Glad I was able to. What, do you speak gobble?
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
Glad I was able to help.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Level 20. Gear. Handwear. Equipped item 1. Facey. Gold wooden spectacles. Equipped item. Facey. Headwear. Fairy cap. Equipped item. Neckwear. Sienna bloom scarf. Equipped item. Cloaks and robe. Celtic hero cape. Unidentified geometric house cloak. Facey wear appearance. Avenging wolf mask. Avenging wolf mermaid mask. Dark arts mask. Hogwarts bookish hat. Zonk Hogwarts neckwear. Neckwear. Treasure seek. Handcrafted necklace. A necklace set with 3 turquoise gems. Dark arts scarf. At top of the treasure seeker's scarf. Top of the class scarf. Dark art handcrafted necklace. Navigator's Neapolitan striped scarf. A superb scarf striped in shades of chocolate, strawberry. Level 27. Talents. Dark art core. Stupefy mastery. Protego mastery. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. Required level 22. Circle button. Back. Dark arts. Level. Inventory. Beast. Quest. Pensive artifact. Musical map. Arithma. Ancient pages. Resources. Gear. Facey wear. Inventory. Talents. Dark art. Collections. Crossbow. One traits. Unknown. You have yet to discover this. Keep exploring the world to unknown. You have yet to one-hand enemies. 42 out of 69 one-hand enemies. 42 out of 69 tool enemies. Appearances. Protector's ensemble. Troll hat. Dragon hide herbologist. Hand traits. Unknown. You have yet to discover this. One handle. Traits. Unknown. Herbology 2. Manipulation. Explosive. Destruction. Unknown. You have yet to discover this. Keep exploring the world to unknown. One-hand conjurations. 35 freestanding light fixtures. A unknown tool. One-hand conjurations. 35 out of 140. Deck bookcases. Unknown. One-hand traits. Unknown. Manipulation 3. Imp. One handle. Level. Owl post. Challenges. Overall combat. Defeat 60 goblins. Completed. Defeat 40 spiders. Completed. Gear trait recipe reward. Defeat 100 goblins. Defeat 70 spiders. Defeat 20 mongrels. 17 out collections. 1 talents. Dark arts. 4 out of 10 traits. Unknown. Goblin enemies. Talents. Collections. Challenges. Quests. 5. The deadline keys. Birds of a feather. Solved by Cursed Tomb Treasure. Birds of the deadline. Cursed Tomb Treasure. The elf, the knapsack, and the loom. Geek level. Talents. Level 27. Quests. In the shadow, the elf, in the shadow of the elf, the cross button. Untrack in. Level 27. Circle button. Map, the Highlands. South Hog, the Hogsmeade map. Hogwarts map, Hogsmeade map. The astronomy, the elf, the nabs, the astronomy wing. Charms, the Hall of Herodiana. The Hall, Charms classroom.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She sounds fascinating. Doesn't sound that impressive. She sounds fascinating.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
I'll see what I can. What did Herodiana Byrne do?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graffhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
I'll see what I can do. What happened to Herodiana Byrne?
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
I'll see what I can do.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is, the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. I have to see if Herodiana Brown was as good as Sophronia said she was. That chest looks interesting. That's too hard. What's next? Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Descendo. Arresto momentum.
Level 20. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve. Cross button.
Switch reset everything. That's the last of them. Seems I was a map. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Yes. Yes, for a fee. No, you should have found it yourself. Yes, for a fee. Yes. Yes, for a fee.
Of course, but not for free. That wasn't easy.
Of course, I'd pay anything. Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
I don't find herbology the least bit.
Something so peaceful about tending to magical plants.
Level 27. Gear. Cloaks and robe. Elegant house cloak. Geometric house outfit. Stylish blazer school unit. Equipped unidentified neckwear. Treasure seeker's scarf. Equipped item. Navigate near cloaks and robes. Authentic historic Herodiana's cape. A cape once worn by famed Depulso master Herodiana of Zonko's legendary dark arts robe of neckwear, cloaks and robe outfit Herodiana protector's ensemble Herodiana's attire. An ensemble once worn by the famed Herodiana. Crossed legendary armor to invisible garb. Level 27. Circle button. Back. Level. Map. Map. Flew flames locations. The elf, the triangle, level 27.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the I'm ready to
learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to triangle button. R2 triangle button. Assign top. Circle knapsack R2 button. The knapsack is used to rescue magical beasts. Press right button and then assign your knapsack to your spell set.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
I'll try to rescue a job. What if I can't find any beasts?
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
I'll try to What if any tips for rescuing elusive beasts?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
I'll try to What was it like working for a...
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and... Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
I'll try to rescue a jobberknoll.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Beast habitats can be found at different locations in the world. Wherever there is a beast habitat, you can be sure to find magical beasts nearby.
Everything's all right now. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of mooncalves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Mooncalves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I'll rescue a mooncalf. How did you come to be at Hogwarts?
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I'll rescue a mooncalf.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R3 button. Level 20 map. The Highlands. Wait. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R3 button.
Do cooperate, won't you? No, you don't. There. I'm not going to hurt you. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Map, South Hogwarts, South Quests. Map. Hogsmeade, South Hog, the Highland, West Forbidden, Hogsmeade map. West Forbidden Forest, Flue Flames locations. The Elf, the Knapsack, and the Loom. Geek, secret rooms. The Room of Require, secret rooms. Room of Require.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Tap R1 button to open the Beast Management menu. Beast Inventory, Puffskin. Jalbert Knoll. Jalbert Knoll. Female. Mooncalf. Male.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
When magical beast inventory. Beast inventory. Puffs, mooncalf, Jalbert Knoll. Jalbert Knoll. Beast inventory. Jalbert Knoll. Female. Mooncalf. Male. Beast inventory. Beast inventory. Puffskin. Female. Beast care.
Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
Thank you, Deke. Can any beast produce material? How do I collect materials? What are magical materials for?
What uses do magical materials have?
They have a variety of uses, all of which help to make a witch or wizard more powerful. Deke thinks it might be easier to show you once you have some materials to work with.
Thank you, Deke. Can any beast produce?
Will all of my beasts produce magical materials?
Only a happy beast will produce such materials. Simply use the skills you learned in beast class. Feeding your beast or grooming them with a brush will make them happier.
Thank you.
How should I collect magical materials?
It's quite easy. Simply approach a happy beast and they'll provide you with any magical materials they can.
Thank you, Deke. How do I collect material?
How should I collect magical materials?
It's quite easy. Simply approach a happy beast and they'll provide you with any magical materials they can.
Thank you, Deke.
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
Lumos. Utility. Glacius. Control. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Control. Triangle button. R2 button.
Descendo.
Lumos. Beast petting brush. R2 button. Beast feed.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Mooncalf. 25. Jalbert Knoll.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Lumos. Conjuring. Triangle but art. Conjuration. Utility. Enchanted loom. And conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Enchanted loom. An enchanted loom with the ability to enhance clothing with magical properties. Resources required. Moonstone. 103 out of 8. Conjuration. Utility. Herbology. Wall hang. Stack. Keg. Herbology tools. Seating. Furniture. Science. Gothic dressing screen. A Goth. Enchanted loom. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Circle button. Back. Gear features one primary equipped item. Sienna bloom scarf. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade. Equipped item. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade. Enchanted loom. Equipped item. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Offense. Brush. Equip upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Equipped item. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Equipped upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Equipped upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Defense. 6. Enchanted loom. Equipped item. Ornate black and brown gloves. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Defense. 6. 18. Upgrade. Equipped item. Traits. Anti-venom. Explosive eye. Necromantic protection. Equipped item. Fringed. Equipped item. Traits. Goblin silver. Explosive eye. Destruction. Manipulation eye. Scorching eye. Goblin silver. Lasso. Destruction eye. Explosive eye. Destruction eye. Increased damage with Confringo. Trait already applied. Anti-venom eye. Necromantic protection eye. Decreased damage taken from inferi. Trait requirements. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you, Deke. Does the loom work with...
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you, Deke.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Lumos. Disillusionment, knapsack, triangle button, R2 button, triangle, beast petting brush. Utility, disillusionment. Accio. Force. Depulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Descendo, depulso. Force. Repels many types of objects and enemies. Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. R2 button. Level. Owl post. Challenges. Quest. Complete 6 main story. Complete 8 main story quests. Complete 14 main story. Complete 6 assignment. Complete 18 side / exploration. Level. Settings. Challenges. Field room of requirement. Upgrade your gear 5 times. Rescue 10 beasts. Upgrade your gear 10 times. Exploration. Map. Flew Flames Loc quests. Owl Post. Luke and Brattleby.